Welcome to the Global Trademark Protection on the Internet webinar presented by PONS IP. Thank you all for joining us. In today's webinar, we will provide some tips to manage your trademark portfolio and to keep your products and brands secure, both online and offline. Let's talk about how to cope with the new challenges faced by brand owners in a technological environment. The Internet has emerged as a crucial business tool for brand awareness and promotion. The online community creates enormous opportunities for companies to spread their brand messages and to build up trust with clients. The recent boom in e-commerce and social media platforms has placed Trademark in strategic positions to capture the market and consumers' interest. According to the last WIPO report on IP Facts and Figures 2019, trademark filing activity amounted to 14.3 million cases, up to 15.5% and representing a fourth consecutive year of double-digit growth. Creating a global trademark and having a consistent portfolio that is in alignment with the company's business strategy is essential to survive in this environment. Its correct administration and leveraging technologies to encourage efficiency are now more critical than ever. The portfolio administration should manage and distinguish between house brands, secondary and unregistered brands that are key to a successful strategy. Moreover, the domain names and those trademarks acquired by assignment, license, or the commercial agreement should indeed not be overlooked. It is time for companies to review their current IP internal policy and branding objective, and for them to implement and follow a body of best practices to protect their new assets. These consist on the trademarks, classes, and jurisdiction that must be maintained, and the new ones that may require registration and some changes to be made. This goes without saying the importance of establishing the markets and the registration routes, national, regional, or international. The trademark strategy also requires constant communication with the business team, who joins forces with the other departments such as marketing or finance for a cost analysis. With all this early information, the IP team will be in a position to carry out and evaluate preliminary searches before shining the spotlight on us and helping us avoid existing rights that may be an expected obstacle. It is worth noticing the so-called non-traditional trademarks, such as sound, colors, motion, or multimedia, because they are a new type of trademarks that perfectly matches with the digitalization demands, as they seem to appeal better to emotions than their more traditional siblings. Having a vibrant trademark portfolio means being proactive to minimize trademark infringement, misuse, and to enforce our rights. According to the status report on IP right infringement from UIPO 2020, the presence of counterfeit products in the EU marketplace results in direct sale loss amounting to 50 billion and direct employment losses of 416,000 jobs annually. Online businesses are growing, but unfortunately, along with them, the counterfeiting and unauthorized use of trademarks. PONS IP offered a holistic online and offline trademark protection strategy. We combine expertise, technology, as well as monitor brands in the online environment, detecting and eliminating counterfeits and misuse of your trademarks. We have launched a platform to keep your products and brands safe online. We established a monitoring program to track down and eliminate online counterfeits and improper use of your trademark. Our goal is to minimize the negative impact that those infringements have on your reputation and sales. We detect possible infractions by gathering and storing vast quantities of information through big data procedures. Thanks to advanced machine learning techniques, we analyze and classify this information. We then quickly eliminate infringement on site with broader distribution of those due to our Google and social media platform partnerships. In just 3 words, we detect possible infraction by collecting and storing vast quantity of information through big data processes. We analyze and classify information using advanced machine learning techniques with our specialist cybersecurity team. And we quickly remove trademark infringement from marketplaces, social media, and Google thanks to our agreements with these platforms. We monitor all channels that may host or promote infringement. which consist of search engines, the indexation of fake websites and unauthorized domains, social media, removal of points and users who are redirected others to counterfeiting or fake websites, marketplaces, removal of counterfeiting and users who distributed it. What are the monitor channels? Google, within minutes we delist URLs leading to illicit contents on Google due to our trusted copyright removal program certification. Social media, we identify posts that contain links to illegal copies. We are one of the few companies specialized in social media. Marketplaces, we analyze content on online stores to look for counterfeits, including classifying by its level of risk to prioritize the elimination. In addition, we suggest companies to develop their in-house guidelines to prioritize the abuse and guarantee a consistent approach according to the company plan. This will avoid damaging the brand's reputation, prevent leakage of results, deter repeated hacking, offer an immediate response to infringement, and speed up the efficiency of oppositions. At PONS IP, we audit, protect, and defend the intellectual property rights of companies by providing a high differential and competitive value to brands. We try to ensure that vacant dreams of a future in which technology would liberate the human being does not become a nightmare. This is not my idea, but Harold Bloom's. And having in mind that the internet is becoming more and more confusing, we can take advantages of technology and combine it with the expertise to globally protect clients' intellectual property. Let me introduce to you Carmen Gonzalez, who is the director of our trademark team. Carmen will share and analyze a case study. We will be able to see strategies and how they are put in practice. I am sure you will enjoy it. Carmen, the stage is yours.
Many thanks, Isabel. As you have already mentioned, we have the technology for acting against trademarks and unauthorized uses on Internet. We are able to monitor all channels, adapting the scope to each case, taking into account the different composition of the trademark portfolio. Actually, we cover all digital channels that can host or promote infringement, including search engines, social media, and marketplaces that operate on Internet nowadays. And we are able to add those that will be created in the future. And we work global. Currently, we can protect the assets of companies in more than 22 countries of the world. We have monitoring and enforcement tools to keep your trademarks safe online. And by combining both technology and a team of cybersecurity experts, we achieve more than 95% efficiency. Let me show some examples of how the information is analyzed and classified through both advanced machine learning techniques and a specialized team. In order to classify the detected links, we use factors such as identification of prices set considerably lower than the recommended retail price. And in this case, we can see two circumstances that indicate that this could be a counterfeit: the low price and the amount of the minimum order. This is another example of an infringement in a marketplace of Indonesia, Tokopedia. It shows 71 results for resound, and here you can see some examples of them. In other cases, the infringer websites use the name and the pictures of the original trademarks to attract traffic. And in most of them, once you make a payment, you don't receive anything in exchange, not even a counterfeit product. Other times, the website disappears, and there is no way to file a claim or even prove its existence. It results evident that the counterfeiters using these methods are damaging customer confidence and trademark reputation. And if you do not act promptly, this type of fraudulent website can have also a negative impact, such as loss of sales or a collapse in the customer services. That is the case at hand, an example of a rogue site. It is important to take into account that we can delete those websites in hours and sometimes even minutes, thanks to our membership in the Trusted Copyright Removal Program from Google. Technology agreements allow us to quickly remove rogue sites, that is, infringer websites, posts and users from social media, and also sales listings from marketplaces. Of course, at PONS IP, we combine both offline and online protection, and offer you digital prosecution and litigation services in order to give you a global protection in a global market with the aim to act quickly against infringement on internet and refrain infringement to repeat the same activities, improve the efficiency of opposition and injunctions, avoid damage of reputation, and prevent leakage of results. In our opinion, it's time to adapt your trademark and domain name portfolios to this technological environment and to act against online infringement. And that's all. Thank you for your attention. And don't hesitate to get in touch with me if you have any doubts or you need any additional information.